Hi, I'm Kim Sales, and welcome to Sacred Soul Symbols. I'm here at Minnehaha Falls in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I want to share with you the magical power and energy of the waterfall and all of its amazing possibilities just out there waiting for you to discover. This is part 2 in a series of 3. Today we're going to be working with the sacred water symbol, the spiral. The spiral has many meanings throughout history, and we're going to cover a few of those. As we talk about it, we journey together and we actually draw, and I'm going to paint, but you don't have to paint. You can just use a marker and a piece of paper. It's quite easy, but it's so meditative and it fills your soul and speaks to you and helps you connect to that energy of water and that thread that flows through all of us. We are born in water. We live by water, and water runs through our veins. We need water to survive. Water is an amazing sacred symbol for us and one of the magical elements. So, as we begin, I'm so glad you joined me. Again, let's experience the power and majesty of the waterfall and the sacred symbol, the spiral. Hi. I couldn't resist bringing you to the top of the waterfall. This is where the magic starts to happen. Where your beautiful river that you stepped out of for a different view starts to descend into a waterfall of possibilities. I'm going to try and get you up as high as I can. I'm a little short down here, but it is such a magical, beautiful waterfall. And this is just the beginning. So once you take that step, after you have left that river and joined it again for a different point of view, you'll start at the top of the waterfall. A cleansing cascade of possibilities just waiting for you. Waiting for your magic. Waiting for what sets you apart and makes you special. Everyone has soul symbols. And these symbols are there to guide us, to lead us, to help us through our daily lives. All you have to do is listen to them and know where to look. And I'm here to help you on that journey. You know, I didn't know where to look at first. I always could feel it. I always knew something was there. But now, I know exactly how to access this pool of information and limited possibilities, and I want to share that with you. So, here we are at the top of your waterfall. You gonna jump in with me? Come on. So let's walk down this path to the base of the waterfall. And as we get closer, you'll see that this waterfall has created this huge pool at the bottom from its might and its majesty, right? The force of that water, that is absolutely, something that is undeniable. And I don't know about you, but on your journey, have you ever felt like sometimes you're drinking out of a fire hose, right? That very directed energy, right? That just comes at you and blasts you. Well, this is even more powerful, but it doesn't have the same feeling, does it? The energy of this is more of that cascading flow of possibility, right? So it still has that power, but it's not directed at you. It's flowing towards you and flowing for you. So let's experience the spiral that the water is creating at the base of that waterfall, right? All those little spiraling bits of energy, Spirals are all throughout nature. We see them in sunflowers. We see them in the swirling cosmos. We see them in, hurricanes over the water and tornadoes on land. The swirls are everywhere in the spirals if you just look for them. Think about a seashell. And when you were small and you were at the seashore and you picked up that shell to listen to the ocean, right? And if you looked in that shell, it had a perfect spiral in it. It's called the golden mean. So spirals are a very powerful and magical source of energy and meaning for us. So let's explore the spiral. Let's take a moment to sit by the waterfall, think of all the possibilities that spiral, right? That never-ending trail of possibility, learning, and wisdom holds for us. So take a moment, grab your pen and a piece of paper, or like me, if you'll be painting, just grab your brush and a few of your favorite colors, and let's start painting. So I'm still working on the canvas that I worked on in video 1, and you'll see me drawing this beautiful blue spiral. Now when you think about the spiral, I want you to think about all the possibilities and what the spiral does, the movement it makes. the absolute beauty and how that spiral, it can spiral out or it can spiral in. So you can pull all the goodness and all of that energy towards you as you draw that spiral. So while you're listening, think about all of the things you would like to draw to yourself and bring into your field of knowing. That field is what's going to light you up. And, it's the field that tells you what's important to you, right? So listen to that. Listen to your inner knowing. Listen to what your heart is telling you as you draw the spiral, as you think about the spiral. Because that spiral is swirling energy. That energy is there for you. It's universal. It's all throughout nature. It's inside of you, right? It's inside of you and how your emotions swirl from happy to sad, whether you feel tired or completely energized and ready to start your day, or you're excited to take that trip, to start that new job, to, anything from just feeling bliss about walking out in nature to the spiraling down and getting ready and quiet as that energy flows within you and you're ready for a lovely restful night's sleep. That's that spiraling energy, that feeling, that connection, right? That connection to the universe. Those are the things we have looked at, gazed at with wonder, and tried to really make sense of, right? Sense in our souls, in our beings, right down to, the drop in the ocean, that little pool and those little ripples rippling out. How far do they go, right? Your energy is something that you can curate. You can have control of how you deal with your day-to-day being by just using the spiral when you have a minute, right? If you're feeling stressed, go to the canvas, paint these spirals, doodle on a piece of paper during a business meeting, create that spiral, creating the energy you want to pull towards you, or, and the opposite, you can use the spiral to release energy that doesn't serve you anymore. To me, that's just as important as the ability to pull that swirling goodness towards you, or the ability to push it away, the things that you don't want to have coming up and bubbling up for you in your life anymore. So let's keep painting, let's keep drawing, and let's keep contemplating and keeping that mind and body connection as we work with the spiral. As we think about the spiral and all of the spirals that are simultaneously swirling around you in your space, in your knowing, around your being, those are all spirals of possibility. If we just take the time to release and to gather that energy into pools of wisdom that will serve our highest and greater good. I'm Kim Sales, and thank you so much for spending your time with me as we journeyed and discussed the abundance, power, and magic of the waterfall and the sacred symbol of the spiral. In the next video, we'll be experiencing the magic of the lotus.